Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In today's lecture, we will discuss about the sets, definition of sets, types of the sets and representation of sets. Set. A well-defined collection of objects is known as a set, where the word well defined refers to specific properties by using this property we can say that the given element belongs to the set or not. So the word well defined play a very important role in the definition of the set. Can you tell me any example of a collection which is not a well defined collection? If it is possible that every collection is well defined, then no need to use the word well defined. So there are some collections which are not well defined. Give an example. The collection of all intelligent students, is it well defined or not? It's a collection but not well defined. Why? Why it is not well defined? Because there is no definition of intelligence. Therefore, this collection is not a well defined collection. We can discuss one more example of a collection which is not well defined. The collection of all beautiful girls. Is it well defined or not? Not. It is not a well defined collection. Why? Because there is no definition of beauty. So it is not well defined collection. The collections which are not well defined, they cannot be a set. So we say that all well defined collection is known as. Now the next we will discuss the examples of sets. The examples of well defined collections. There is no difference between well defined collection and set. Every well defined collection becomes a set. So we can say example of well defined collections are sets. The first example, student of BSc first year. Is it well defined or not? It is well defined because it is defined that the collection which have all BSc first year students. Second example, vowels of English alphabet. It is also well defined because they are vowels of English alphabet. Third, rivers of India. Fourth, stars in sky. They are example of all well defined collections. Therefore, they are the examples of sets. Now, the next, elements of the sets. Of the set. The objects of the sets are known as the elements of the set. Generally, they are denoted by small letters. And set is denoted by capital letters. Let V denote the set of vowels. Let capital V denote the set of vowels in English alphabet. alphabet then we can write V is equal to A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U are the elements of the set V, where A, E, I, O, U are the elements of the set capital V. A representation of sets. The representation of set V generally used the following two methods. The first method is roster or tabular method. The second, rule or set builder method. Roster and tabular method. What do you mean by roster and tabular method? Roster or tabular method. In this method, we write all the elements of the set separated by commas and enclosed in curly bracket. For example, let V be the set of vowels. So we can write V is equal to A, comma, E, comma, I, comma, O, comma, U. That means we have to write all the elements of the set separated by commas and enclosed in a curly bracket. Set of natural numbers n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. We write each natural number separated by comma and enclosed in curly bracket. So, these are the types of roster or tabular methods. Now, the next, rule or set builder method. In this method, we write the set by using statement so that the set is well defined. For example, let A be the set of vowels. Then we can write A is equal to X such that X is a vowel of English alphabet. Suppose N be the set of natural numbers, then we can write N is equal to X such that X belongs to N, or N is equal to X such that X is a natural number. Next, types of the sets. There are two types of sets. One is finite set and another is infinite set. What do you mean by finite set? A set is said to be finite set if number of elements in the set are finite. For example, set of vowels in English alphabet, that is A is equal to A, E, IOU. How many elements in this set? There are 5 elements, which is finite. So, a set have finite number of elements, then it is called a finite set. Empty set or null set. Is also a finite set. What do you mean by empty set? A set is said to be empty set a set is said to be empty or null set if it has no element. Generally, it is denoted by phi or empty set. Empty set is also a finite set. Next, infinite set. A set is said to be infinite set if number of elements in the set are infinite. For example, set of natural numbers, that is n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. How many elements in this set? Infinite number. Therefore, n becomes a infinite set. One more example, set of stars in sky. Stars in sky are finite or infinite? Infinite. So, stars of sky is an example of infinite set. I think it is sufficient for today's work. In the next class, we will discuss about cardinality of the sets and inclusion exclusion property of the sets. So, watch our videos, subscribe our channel for more and more videos on this topic. So, thanks to all. Have a nice day. Good luck.